Scams are a very common thing on Roblox, unfortunately. And sometimes it's even impossible to evade scams on Roblox. They are literally everywhere on Roblox, and they've plagued the website for so long. And sometimes scams even infest Roblox games, but let me tell you something. It used to be way worse than it is now. The front page of Roblox games is fairly clean, and there's no scams on here. It's just games that people have worked on of various different kinds. I think people are way too harsh on Roblox's game page nowadays, because back in the earlier days of 2010 to 2012, it was awful. Games that would be literally scams would get to the front page of Roblox without any problem, and Roblox wouldn't do anything about them for days. But we're going to talk about one guy, though, in this video that has never been talked about. Nobody's ever really said anything about him because it's so into the past. But we're going to talk about how one Roblox developer got away with scamming millions of kids. This should lead for a very interesting video, so make sure to leave a like on this video and comment down below what you think on it at the very end. But let's jump into this one because I'm excited to go over this piece of history. To cut it simple for the beginning of this video, though, we have to educate ourselves about the scam that was used here. You know, not all scams are black or white. They're not as obvious as something like this, for example, with phishing links. There's a specific type of scam technique that was used very commonly in the older days of Roblox, which fell under deceptive advertising. And the specific type of scam that was used here is something known as a bait and switch tactic, which was very common in old Roblox. What I mean by this is that imagine if you went to Mad City, and as soon as you got there, you realized that instead of Mad City, it's just a tycoon. There are some people on Roblox that were very well known for doing this tactic because Roblox didn't really catch people doing this as often until it was too late. Nowadays, if you were to try this on modern Roblox, this is near impossible to get away with. People on the Roblox developer forum would probably call you out near instantly, and your game would get deleted in probably 30 minutes. And that's probably the biggest benefit of the developer community growing, is to actually call out these people doing these trash tactics to grow their game. But the dev forum didn't exist back then on Roblox. It was simply the report button and pray. Most people that took part of these bait and switch scams generally got what was coming to them, like Julius Cole, Jared Valdez. These people have been terminated and are not really allowed back on Roblox at all. But of course, when it comes to scams, some people are a bit more tactical when it comes to it and are a lot smarter on how to plan it so that they won't get banned. And that is exactly what the creator of Block City Brick Battle did, whom of which the name that people knew this guy by years ago was simonei. In 2010 and 2011, simonei made this game called Block City Brick Battle, which was just, you know, when the brick battle scene on Roblox was still poppin' and hot. And at the time, it was a pretty well-made place, and I vividly remember having a lot of fun on this game. For the time that this was built on Roblox back in 2010, this was pretty well made. Like, it was pretty detailed. They had mountains and everything, a big cart that would go up into the mountains. It was pretty good, not gonna lie. But however, simonei would do something very different compared to the other bait and switch scammers, is that he wouldn't pretend that the game was a different game altogether, but instead, he would fake updates for his game. Oh yes, that's correct. What he would do is that he would make a huge deal out of a new update, like new bike added to the game, new mountain added to the game, and everything, making it seem like it was a brand new deal. And players would come onto this game, hence the 8 million visits that it was on, and you would join the game to find no new update at all. It was the exact same state as it was previously. For example, imagine if a big game like Counter-Strike Global Offensive made a huge update, made a giant deal with it, and everything. There was all these new things that the game advertised, new skins, new things involved in the game, new features, and then you go into the game, and there's nothing new at all. And it was all just a big lie. That's exactly what it was like playing this game in 2010 to 2011, and every time I would report it, and every time I would try to do something about it, like at least to let Roblox know that this person was like heavily misleading with their updates, they would never investigate the game at all, and they all assumed everything was good. I wasn't exactly expecting some Roblox intern that had no idea about the history of the game that I was playing to understand what was wrong here or report worthy, so that's probably how it got away with misleading people or scamming people for so long. I'm not the only one that remembers this too. Like, I asked quite recently on Twitter for the name of this person because I remembered the game, I knew exactly what happened, the name fell off of my memory. And then finally Virus, the creator of Survive the Disasters, chipped in with their opinion and everything that happened with it, and somebody finally understood me. You can look it up too on YouTube, like there's videos of this, and you can go to comment sections, and you would see people trying to search for the new update that he put in, like a portal gun or something, and it was just pathetic, because it wasn't actually there, and this guy lied about it the entire time. Here are comments from 8 years ago. The creator's a spammer, he says he adds an update when the game is exactly the same. I've always hated that game, he lies about the updates and stuff. Fake updates every day so he can get visits. And this dude got away with it really hard. He got really rich back in the day on Roblox. You see this hat combo that he had? He had a Dominus Infernus and a Warlord hat. I'm really glad he got rid of his Infernus and his Limiteds because I really do not want him having a hat worth that much in his inventory anymore. And while he was in his prime on Roblox, he had around 4 million visits. He has 8 million currently, but he's gone inactive from Roblox for years, and past 6 million visits, that's when tickets were removed from Roblox. And that's the thing with tickets, though, is people are not realizing how much this was a scam. He did these misleading updates because per every place visit you got 1 ticket, which that 1 ticket could be, if you get 10 tickets, you can exchange that for 1 Robux. And I've quickly done the math here to show you how much money this dude profited just for simply making fake thumbnails and fake updates. With 4 million visits, depending on the trade exchange rates for the trade currency back then, he probably made over 400 to 600,000 Robux simply for misleading people. And he completely got away with it. Like, he has not been active on Roblox for a very long time. He even bragged about it in his status, claiming that he is a millionaire. But I'm glad that he's gone. I'm glad that he's not on Roblox anymore. Please cease to exist on this website. It would make me happy. And that is the story of how a scammer got away with it all. Fame, glory, success, and Roblox didn't even bother to check his place that he was misleading people simply because I don't know why. I mean, the report system was a lot different back then, I guess. I will say, once again, the only compliment is that at least the game was fun. Regardless of the fact of this guy being a misleading POS, I still did, frankly, enjoy this brick battle game a lot, and it does have some fond memories of my childhood. But unlike other games that have quite significant value to my childhood, this just, it really puts a foul taste in my mouth, because if this dude literally just did not mislead people, it would have been perfectly fine, and I wouldn't have given this game or the creator that much cut. I found out Roblox even advertised it on their Twitter account back in 2000. They even promoted a scam. Oh my god. I even found something that I made back in the day on my old account. Oh my god, I claimed that his updates were fake. This was the only thing that I was capable of doing to try to tell people that he was faking his updates. There was no other way. Wow, I found something very interesting in the comment section. Pardon the slur, but you could get away with saying that back in 2011 on Roblox. Regardless, I just thought it was funny that this guy literally faked his entire Roblox career and managed to become successful from it. I don't think this guy's ever going to really come back to Roblox, so thank God. I mean, I guess I don't need another misleading scammer on the front page of Roblox or anything like that. And he's not the only one that's done this kind of thing, by the way. Like, once again, there's plenty of other bait-and-switch scammers on Roblox that were arguably way worse than this guy, but I don't know why this guy went out of his way to fake updates when he could have just made real updates and probably made his game a lot more successful. He would have had my respect. He would have had my admiration 10 years down the line, but instead, I just remember him as a filthy scammer. Unfortunately to me, because of that factor, regardless of how fun the game was to me, he ends up being in the same list of people that have done bait-and-switch scams on Roblox, so rest in peace, my boy. But regardless, that is a fun trip back in Roblox history of a man known as simonei. A person that lied his way to fame on Roblox that is now irrelevant and has been inactive for years. But remember, Kaneko Kitten sees all, and I will call you out for it years down the line. No disrespect to simonei though. I understand your hustle, but you made my childhood 20 times worse. Just saying. And also, Jared Valdez was like way worse with us on Roblox when he was still around, so yeah, I'm gonna cut you a little bit of slack because your game was still fun at least. But with everything said, let me know what you think about this video. If you did enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like on it, consider subscribing if you're new for daily Roblox Roblox content, and until next time, folks, I will hopefully see you guys, girls, or whatever, in my next Roblox video tomorrow. But until next time, I'm gonna catch you all later for another Roblox video soon. I'm Kaneko Kitten, peace.